Page 32, baseball game. Very famous melody played at American baseball games. This pattern is quite common in 3/4 time. I call it the chuck chuck thing. It's not just me, lots of people call it that. So let's just talk about it briefly. In baseball game, we'll look it over. It's 2 lines of music long. Now it's repeated, the first line's repeated, but it's 2 lines of music to learn. Treble, bass, clef, 3/4 time signature. We got that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 feel, and they're all quarter notes except the last measure. And you're playing chords. You have this one here, and measure 3, it's F, G, F, G. That's basically what we're doing. It's an accompaniment. There's no melody here. The melody is in the duet part at the bottom. So you're just accompanying. You're doing a chuck chuck. Just add the articulation, and it's short staccato. It's at the wrist. Connect, but it's short. That's your chuck chuck, chuck chuck. That's how you get that. This slurring here helps to bring out the natural accent. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's really all it is. They're starting out, they're telling you play the left hand moderately loud, right hand loud or soft. I'm telling you just put in the natural accent. The natural accent's the first beat, and it's going to be a little louder than the others. So you don't have to go extra loud, soft. No. Play them both about the same. But you put a natural accent on the first beat, so it just comes out a little louder. 1, 2, 3. Now again, they put a reverse repeat sign at the beginning. Faber does this. I disagree. You just cross that. You don't need it. The point is, you're going to play the first line twice because the first line is repeated. Yeah. So it's really 3 lines long instead of 2. As far as how fast you go, this is kind of a happy piece. But it's really up to the melody to decide how fast it wants to go. You're accompanying, so you have to let the melody, how fast are they going, and you have to adjust to whatever they're doing. So when you're just playing it here to practice, you just play it. When I'm getting ready to accompany somebody and I'm practicing the accompaniment, getting ready to go, I always make sure I can play the accompaniment a lot faster than I'm going to need to. I don't want to be practicing the accompaniment slow, and then suddenly when I'm with somebody, I got to play it fast. I can't play it fast because I never practiced it fast. So I always go the other way. I'll practice it too fast so that when it comes to playing it, I have to slow it down, and it's easier for me that way. So to give this a... One, two, three. Just that may be too fast. That's fine. At least you can play it that fast, then you can play it however fast they're going to go. I'm not going to do a play with me on this one because all you're doing is this. But I do want to do the duet because that's got the melody. That's the fun part. So I'm going to give us 3 counts and let's do the duet together. You can play it right where it's written because the accompanying part is up here. You're the accompaniment here. The melody's up here. Yeah. It's going to go pretty fast, so be ready. You only get 3 counts. 1, ready, go, and that's it. 1, ready, go.